Hello again and welcome to another Phase 5 Phonics lesson. Hope you've been enjoying the Phase 5 Phonics so far. Today we're looking at another sound, we're looking at the oi sound, and it's the start of our week, so we're going to be looking at reading. Let's jump in straight away and get started.
Let's begin where we normally do with a quick review section. This is where we look over some of the sounds that we've already learned. You know how this works by now, so get your fingers ready. You've got 10 seconds to find the sound. The first sound I'd like you to find is the A sound. 10 seconds, off you go. Did you find some? There we are. There were two you could have found, spray and may. Let's move on and do the next one. We are looking this time for the ow sound. 10 seconds, see what you can find. Did you find them? There they are, out and found, both using the OU spelling of the ow sound that we looked at last week. And finally, can you find for me the sound? Have a look for the sound. 10 seconds. Did you spot it? Yep, there it is in skirt with an IR making the sound. Brilliant work and a great start. Let's move on and look at today's sound. Today we are looking at the oi sound. Now this is a sound that you've met before with this spelling, O-I. And today we're introducing another spelling, O-Y. Just these two ways of spelling oi that we're looking at today. So should be a nice short one. Let's remind ourselves, as we always do, about the best way for reading a word that we're unsure of. This is the word point, but imagine that we're meeting it for the first time and we haven't read it before. We need to start by saying each of the sounds and then we need to blend the word together. So let's do that. P, oi, n, t. We could go a bit quicker. P, oi, n, t. Point. By saying all of the sounds individually and then blending them together, we can hear the whole word. As you get better and better and you recognise the sounds that we've looked at quicker and quicker, you won't need to do this as much, but it's still a really good strategy to use when you come across an unfamiliar word. So let's have a look at the words for today then. Here they are. As usual, have a go at reading them. You can either read them across or you can read them down. We've got the OI spelling and the OY spelling. And remember, the words are making an oi sound today. So look out for that sound. Click pause and then click play when you're done. Great. Hopefully you've had a chance to look at those words. Notice that there are more words with the OI spelling than OY. OI is a more common spelling, but there are still some important words that you need to know with the OY spelling as well. Just one red word today to think about, and this is a word that you've just read in the OY list, and it's the word boy. Nothing particularly tricky about this word, but it's a word that we use so often. It's one of those words that you just need to be able to spot and say straight away. So make sure that boy is one of those words that when you see, you think, aha, I know how to say that straight away. Let's move on then to the final part of our lesson for today, and we'll have a go at reading some sentences. Here's the first one then. Have a go at reading this, looking out for the oi sounds. Click pause and then click play when you want to read it all together. Let's read this sentence then. The noise of the seagulls was annoying, but it didn't spoil the voyage. So altogether, that's the noise of the seagulls was annoying, but it didn't spoil the voyage. Let's have a look, shall we? See if we can find some of those oi sounds. Well, the first one is up here with noise, and it's spelt with that O-I spelling. The next one is in this word here, annoying, and that's spelt with the O-Y spelling. Hopefully you spotted that one. The next one is in spoil, and again, that's got the O-I in it. A little tip to remember is that often if a word has got an oi followed by the l sound, made with the letter L, then most often it's got the O-I rather than the O-Y. And lastly, we've got voyage, and that's got the O-Y spelling of oi. Let's have a look at the next sentence then. Have a go at reading this, look out for the oi sounds, and then click play again when you want to go through it all together. Let's have a read of this then. The boy avoided the soil because he didn't want to spoil his toy. Did you spot those oi sounds? I'm sure you did. The first one, where is it? There it is, in boy. And it's got that O-Y spelling in boy. Remember, that's a word that we need to be able to recognise really quickly straight away without sounding it out. Next one is in avoided, and we're back to the O-I spelling in avoided. Next we've got soil. Notice what I said, it's got the oi followed by an l, and so we're using the O-I spelling. We've got it again with spoil, just like we had in the last one. And lastly, we've got toy. There it is there with the O-Y spelling, just like the word boy. Well done so far. One more to do. Here it is. Have a look at these sentences. Give them a read. Look out for the oi sounds and then click play when you're ready to read it with me. Let's read this together then. She was filled with joy when she saw the coin in the soil. She picked it up, avoiding the pointed spikes of a nearby rose bush. Did you spot those oi sounds? There's quite a few in there. We've got the first one with joy up there with an O-Y. We've got coin with an O-I. And again, soil, we've met that one before with an O-I. We've then got avoiding, and there's that oi sound in avoiding with the O-I. Pointed is another O-I spelling, and that's the last one. Let's have a look at some of the other sounds that we've got in here. We've got the I sound in spikes, haven't we? We've got a split digraph there making the I sound. We've also got an I sound on the end of nearby, and that's with the letter Y, which sometimes makes an E sound on the end of a word and sometimes makes an I sound. We've got the O here in rose, and that's a split digraph. And we've got the OR sound up here in saw with an AW. That's an interesting sound to notice. Well done today. You've done a great job on those oi words. We'll finish up there.
Well done on another phonics lesson. I'll see you again at the end of the week where we'll be looking at the oi sound again, this time with writing. Until then, have a great week. See you soon.